Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today we're looking at the Frost Mage Challenge. This was a viewer request, and we're going to have Assassination Rogue coming next. Possibly with a one-button rotation, we'll see. As is the case with the last bunch of videos we've done, I'm going to show you how to blow up this challenge in about 2 minutes. As well as what to do if you don't kill the boss quite as fast as I show in this video. So the first demo is going to be me blowing the boss up as fast as I possibly can. And then in the latter half of the video, we're just going to kite the bosses around and show you how the mechanics work and show you how to deal with the fight if you don't go whole hog on like the Enchants, Consumables, and stuff like that. We're going to go over the gearing real quick. I have the Season 3 2 set. 4 set would be nice. I'm not going to farm that. An Elusive Blasphemite scales down to 24 primary. That's the best gem you can get in the tower. Second best gem, Leviathan's Eye of Intellect. The next 2 best gems are the Kraken's Eye and Saber's Eyes of Intellect. Chant of Leeching Fangs and Chant of Armored Leech, like I have on my bracers here, are going to give you 12% leech in the tower. That'll be all of the self-sustain you need in this fight. Your chest, Crystalline Radiance, that's 100 main stat. Disc Belt, just like the Racy Wraps, the proc doesn't really do anything, but the War Within gem is going to be more secondaries than any normal belt. If you have a different War Within belt with a socket, use that one. Then on our legs, we have a charged armor kit. This will give you 111 intellect and a whole bunch of stamina. The tailoring leg enchants, sunset, and daybreak spell threads scale down much further to like 15 and 10 or something like that. Defender's March on your boots will give you another big chunk of stamina. And then we have our crafted weapon with the Darkmoon Sigil Symbiosis embellishment. This will allow you to stack up to 70% additional versatility in this challenge. As long as you have the second embellishment, the Writhing Armor banding on any other armor piece, you can put both of these embellishments on blue rarity gear, so you don't need to use a spark to craft them. And you'll also need the Darkmoon Deck Symbiosis Trinket. Even though the Trinket itself got nerfed a while back, it still works as an additional modifier for the weapon embellishment. This all puts us at 816 intellect. We're going to eat a Boralus blood sausage for another 39 main stat. A greater flask of endless fathoms for another 69, a defiled augment rune for another 11 at 952 main stat. This is big stuff here. And as soon as we can target Raest, we're going to use a superior battle potion of intellect along with time warp and try to blow him up in one phase. And of course, I'll show you how to handle the fight if you don't manage to one phase him. And this is one of the cooler challenges. You can just come in and chill on your own and then activate it when you're ready. So Karam is going to chase the player. For the first phase, you're just going to kite him around the perimeter. He does drop puddles, and that's why we're going to keep him on the perimeter. And once we push him to 33%, Raest will activate and we'll get our first damage phase on him. We're going to bring him here to the edge. And you also want to, make sure you have all of your resources. So we're not going to use any cooldowns. You probably could have used Comet Storm on the pole here, but you can also get a big crit and push him real quickly. I'm not even going to spend icicles on like my Ice Lance or I know the name of it. Glacial Spike, that's the one. He's already at 41%. And there's our cloak proc. It's going to do no damage. We're going to slow him 35, so this one Ice Lance will do it. There we go. I'm going to Bloodlust, Comet Storm, Icy Veins, and then we're going to blow him up. And just chitin out of the ads so we don't have to actually deal with them. We have plenty of time. This is going to go so fast. Oop, nope. Yeah, I wasted my proc. Make sure you flurry your Glacial Spikes. And that's how you one-phase Race. Now let's leave and come back and show you how to deal it the real way. So for this one, Crystalline Radiance on our chest, Charged Armor Kit on our legs, Leeching Fangs on our cloak, and Armored Leech on our bracers. The Leech is 70% or more of your self-healing, depending on how often you actually Mage Barrier. And without it, going deep into the fight is kind of rough, but for the Frost Mage, you're actually not going to be like killing Karam in that 5th phase. You're just going to like kite him out and root him and poly him and knock him back and stuff like that. Like go poof, right? And I don't want to spend any of my stuff here. So we're just going to like Frostbolt and, dead Ice Lance them. Here we go. We time warp. We send everything. I always want a Blizzard here. Like Blizzard, Frozen Orb spam is certainly a way to go, but you don't really need it to kill the ads. It used to be kind of the thing you would do. Not really the case here these days. Make sure we flurry all of our Glacial Spikes. Everything else is kind of whatever. Gotta farm up a flurry now. Here we go. And anything under 70, 60% would be great. You can easily get them under 50. Hardly the best Frost Mage in the world. You want to make sure all the ads are kind of gaggled together. I'm gonna keep Karam slowed here. And now we have Hands from Beyond. Either way, they cast, and you gotta kick them and kill them. Grasp, yeah, Hand from Beyond, they do Grasp from Beyond, so it's very bad. But you kite adds under them, right, and you get a little bit of splash damage on everything. This phase will end when Karam hits 33% again. But if you can make it last so you have, like, Icy Veins up for Raest again, that's the way to go, because you're going to be back on the timer a little bit. Not because Raest will go immune again, but because Karam will, you know, come back after he's AFK for a little bit, just like he does this time. I need a flurry. Come on, flurry me. And maybe Comet Storm does it? Alright. Alright, we re-slow Karam. We're at 14 seconds away from Icy Veins, so we can just kind of send him here. At 43. I want to keep any flurries I farm up. We'll root him here. And we'll send this flurry. You're not really saving kick. You'll have kick for every one, right? We re-slow you. He's so close. We're actually going to send Comet Storm on him. Send our orb there, and that'll do it. And we Icy Veins. So now in this phase, we have a new mechanic, and this is going to be glyphs that spawn on the ground, kind of where Karam is, a little bit behind or in front of him as well. And if unsoaked, they will spawn a giant demon thing that will kill you. So you gotta soak them, and you can like sit in it, and then ice block. Or if you have Icy Veins, you can even run over it, press Icy Veins, which will spawn your elemental, and soak it. Back in the day, we used to soak it with our elemental, with like a pet move to macro. See, this is kind of sus. He's about to come out. If he were to come out super fast, we would ice block and just sit in it. But now we have hands again. We re-slow. And we kite the ads under the boss, right? That's mostly what you're doing in addition to how you're dealing with Karam. And we'll just take care of this ad just to show you that we do it. We kick it. We flurry. We knock you back. Boof. You gotta say boof every time. Send another orb. We mage barrier. And we just ice lance. Send another flurry and ice lance till he's down. Maybe one more Comet Storm. There's a Rune of Summoning. So we would kind of kite Karam over here, then we'd port over here and summon it, and then if you got close, we would like ice block, right? And he does, his melee takes like a wind up, and then he won't do it for like a second after that. So if he gets real close, you can like, you know, you can get within melee range and ice block super quickly. We also could have polymorphed Karam if he got too close and leave him on the other side and port across. And the way we took care of that fight, we probably could have done it without any leech. You are going to see leech did 63% of the healing, but it still was very little compared to what would happen if you dragged that fight out even more. And if you like killed Karam, Raest enrages and does like 5x damage with the shadow bolts, and it's very difficult to live. It'll be like a third of your health, you know. That's Frost Mage. That's how to 1-phase it, and that's how to 5-phase it, right? So if you have any questions, let me know. It really is one of the better specs for this challenge. The only thing it really lacks is repeated access to kind of easy self-healing, right? Like displacement, you got to be kind of smart with it. You do get one really big full heal with Ice Block. You know, Alter Time also takes a little bit of forethought to use if you're going to use it as a heal, right? We've done a handful of updated guides for 11.2.5 post buffs to the bosses in the Mage Tower. You can still take them out very quickly. Certainly don't have to farm up all gear or use old consumables or gems. Just your War Within stuff, chest enchant, leg enchant, leech enchants on cloak and bracers, stamina enchant on your boots, right? That'll kind of put you at about the power level that Blizzard expects you to be at, given the recent buffs to the bosses. And of course, you can also toss on that 70% versatility if you need or want to. And if you want to go a little bit further, consumables, gems, stuff like that. Anyway, let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you want to see next. Subscribe to the channel to stay in the loop for those future guides. Like the video, hype the video, share the video. Check out channel membership options by hitting the join button below. As always, I will catch you in the next one, and thanks for watching. Peace.